Hey guys, what's up? Traditional Obi here, coming at you with another video, and in this video I wanted to show off what I got for Christmas. So, first off, you might be wondering what this is behind me. I'll get off with the story first. So, me and my dad were watching the PlayStation Experience on Twitch, and we saw that they were going to be releasing the PlayStation 20th anniversary on their website for pre-order. So, we went on their website, we didn't see it. Me and my dad went out to go doing some retro video game hunting, and when we came back, my dad just happened to look on the website, and it was up. So naturally, the first thing he did was press buy, well, pre-order, and he got it, and we've been looking at emails every single day and checking it, making sure that it was still there, because a lot of people were getting theirs canceled. So, we got this in the mail, which is the 20th anniversary PlayStation. It is still sealed. We will not be opening it. My mom got it for my dad for their anniversary, which is coming up soon. So that's really awesome of my mom to get that. So really cool. Up next, we have a Wii U GameCube controller, Princess Peach. My mom is collecting Princess Peach stuff now, so she got this as her first item in the collection. Okay, I got a HD PVR rocket, which I can use to do Let's Plays and gameplays of games, so leave some comments on the comment section below for games that you think I should play. And to go with that, I got two 32GB memory cards, so I'll be able to record a lot of stuff on these, so let me know what you guys want me to play, and I will take your suggestions into account. For the HD PVR rocket, I got Triton Kunais, so I'll be able to record my voice while I'm playing the game with these, so these are really cool. You can use these for PS3, PS4, PlayStation Vita, Wii U, mobile devices, and the HD PVR rocket, so pick these up. These are a really nice headset. I enjoy using them. Okay, so starting off now, we're getting to the games that I've gotten. Okay, so first off, we have Persona Q, Shadows of the Labyrinth, and this is a really fun RPG. I want to say it's like a, well, not a labyrinth, it's a dungeon crawling game, sorry about that, and basically you can choose to be this character or this character, which will depend on how your gameplay will be. So, in this game, you go through labyrinths, and you map them out with a mapping tool, which is pretty neat, and you will get random encounters and other things like that, and find treasure chests to level up. And the RPG part of it, I really enjoy. I like how you have your different things where you can have personas, which basically a special attack that you can use using a character, which do more damage than your regular attacks do, but they also use up some of your SP, so you can't endlessly use them, so you have to be careful of how you do this. So, really fun game. Definitely would recommend it to anybody looking for a nice RPG on the 3DS, if you can get this edition of it. I think this is the only edition that it came in. So, definitely pick this up if you see it anywhere. Up next, we have the Ultimate NES Remix on the 3DS. It is currently in my 3DS right now, so the game isn't there. It has an electric manual, sadly. I wish they would bring back regular manuals, but looks like they're not going to be doing that. So basically, this game has a lot of the classic NES games on it, but they make you do challenges. Like for Mario, you can have 3 Marios at once, or you can go against Donkey Kong in a certain amount of time, or jump over a certain amount of barrels and other things like that. So it's really fun, really awesome. I enjoyed playing this, and based off of how well you do, you can get a certain amount of stars, 3 stars being the most. So I had a fun time getting 3 stars on all the different levels and stuff like that. Now we have the NES Remix Pack on the Wii U, which is basically the same thing as the Ultimate NES Remix on the 3DS, except it's on the Wii U and it includes more games. So, really fun, interesting. I have not played this one, but I know it includes a lot more games, so it'll be fun to play through this one. Next we have Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which originally was a mini-game in Super Mario 3D Land, became this amazing puzzle game that it is today. Basically, you can move around in a 3D environment, choose your camera angles in any way you choose, manipulate all the different platforms and other things like that, and avoid enemies. You cannot jump, you cannot attack, you have to use puzzles to get through the end, while dodging enemies and using clever techniques to get through everything. There are 7 different puzzles. To get through the different level, all you have to do is get a star, but there's also a sub-quest kind of thing that you can do in collecting 3 different gems. If you do that and you get most of the gems in the game, then you'll be rewarded with a special ending. So this is a really fun game. Definitely would recommend this to anybody looking for a nice puzzle game. Up next we have Watch Dogs on the PS4, which is a interesting stealth hacking game. To go around, you literally hack your way through things. You can make blackouts happen. You can find personal information on people. You can take money out of their bank account. You can stop trains. And this is your weapon to go through the city and all these different things. So a very interesting game. Stealth. You can choose to be stealthy, or you can go in with guns blazing. So really fun game. Definitely would recommend this on the PS4 with the better graphics. Up next we have The Last of Us Remastered on the PS4. And this is a revamp of the one on the PS3 and Xbox 360, which, by the way, was a wonderfully beautiful, masterful game. This is basically a remastered edition with higher FPS, more adapted other things, and higher graphics, and all this other things that basically make it better. So, this is a very nice game. I would definitely recommend this. It is a survival game, so would definitely play this one, pick it up if you see it. Next we have a Far Cry 4 Limited Edition. This is a game that does not have a very long storyline. It's only about 15 minutes. But after that you get into the immense world and you can hunt, you can take down enemy bases, you can explore the lore of Kyrat. I think that's how it's pronounced. And very interesting. It's a very fun game. If you played any of the other Far Cry games, then you'll definitely like this one. So if you see it, pick it up. Up next we have GTA 5 on the PS4. Now, if you've never heard of any GTA games, basically what you do is you are set on the path of crime, but you don't necessarily have to do crime things. You can fly planes, you can drive cars, you can scuba dive, but you can also rob banks, kill people, and go to strip clubs and other things like that if that is your kind of gameplay. So, a very interesting life sim game that my mom will definitely not allow me to play. So, anyways, pick this one up if you are looking for a fun life sim game. Up next we have Destiny on the PS4. Destiny is a grinding Diablo 3-esque game. First-person shooter. You can go through different planets and objectives and grind for weapons and other things like that. So, very fun game that I've played on other platforms but have not played on the PS4, so I'm excited to see what else is on the PS4 version. So pick this game up if you have played Diablo 3 and you liked it, because chances are if you've played that game and you've liked it, then you will definitely like this game. Next we have Halo, the Master Chief Collection. So this has Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4 on it. I have not played any of those games, so I'll be excited to play that. It has all of the campaign missions, all of the multiplayer maps, and you can also play as the beta of the Halo 5 game that has not came out yet. So, really interesting if you have not played any of the 4 Halo games, or if you have and want to witness them on the Xbox One and see what the Xbox One can do with them, then definitely pick this game up. Up next we have Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. Basically, in this game, you are fighting through enemies kind of like a God of War game, except there's more smooth combat and you can drop whatever you're doing and block or parry, do all these other things. You can mind control your enemies to make them go against the other people that you want to fight. And very interesting gameplay. You can just go through everything, or you can go through stealthily. You can go guns blazing or stealthily, is what I meant to say, sorry about that. And basically, very fun game. It doesn't necessarily have that intriguing of a story. So if you're looking for a nice hack and slash game, then check this one out. Up next we have Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Day Zero Edition on the Xbox One, which is it's not necessarily a new game, even though it has new mechanics such as jumping with jetpacks and going higher to different places, faster running. You can call in calls, there's streaks, not streaks. You can get in this care package kind of thing, in which you can get better weapons or armor or other things like that. So it is new, but at the same time, it isn't new. So it's Call of Duty. If you've played any of the other Call of Duty games, chances are you'll like this one, so check it out. Next we have Suikoden 2. Now, Suikoden 2 is an interesting game in which you and your best friend want to join the military. After witnessing that the military itself is corrupt, you are put in jail, and after you get out of jail, you start to get an army to go against the military and return your beloved country back to the glory that it used to be. So you can recruit 108 different people to join you, which is really interesting, because if you get all 108, you are witnessing a special ending, which is supposedly one of the best endings of the game. So there are 3 different kinds of RPG elements in it. You have your random encounters, which are regular RPG kind of games. You have your war, which is more Fire Emblem-esque. And then you have your one-on-one duel, which is interesting because you can choose to attack, defend, or do a wild attack. So there's more strategery put into that, to where you have to figure out how you will beat an enemy even if they're stronger than you. So very awesome game if you can pick it up. It is a little bit on the rare side, so if you see it for a nice price, definitely pick it up. It is a wonderful game, very masterful and good. Next we have Crusader of Sin on the Sega Genesis. Now, this is a cart-only, just because of the sincere rarity of this game is just absolutely insane. So I have it in a protective case. This game is a wonderful Atlas RPG kind of game. Most people just write it off as a Link to the Past clone, which it really isn't. It has its own wonderful features. So basically, what happens is you are a boy who has just become old enough to join the military, and in his training, he gets into a fortune teller, and he gains the power to talk to animals and plants. Now, these animals and plants can give him special abilities, such as a cheetah allowing him to run extra fast, and a penguin which allows him to freeze water, lava, etc., and you name it. So, very fun mechanics on the Sega Genesis, very nice music, all this other awesome things to it, which is also an Atlas game, which is amazing. So that is all that I have for this week. But let me know in the comment section below what you got for Christmas. If you got anything video game related, or even if you didn't, I'd be interested to see what you got. But other than that, I don't have anything else. So this is Retro Shinobi, signing out.